part. Now, hitting on the performance side of things, both these devices are very interesting because you have a cheaper chipset on one device and you have a more expensive chipset on the other device. And another thing is that the RAM things are a little bit different on both too, so it's very interesting. The OnePlus Nord has the Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G chipset, an octa-core CPU, an Adreno 620 GPU, and 6 gigs of RAM on that base model, 8 gigs of RAM on that mid-tier model, and then 12 gigs of RAM on that top tier model, where the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE has the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 chipset, an octa-core CPU, an Adreno 650 GPU, and 6 gigs of RAM on that bottom tier model, 8 gigs of RAM on the mid-tier model, and then 8 gigs of RAM on that other mid-tier model with more storage. So here's the very important thing to keep in mind. The Galaxy S20 FE is going to be the faster device when it comes down to it. The OnePlus Nord is going to be slower, but you are going to be getting technically better RAM management from the OnePlus Nord than on the Galaxy S20 FE. So what that means is that, if you're playing games, if you're doing all sorts of those type of things, the Galaxy S20 FE theoretically, and in my experience, is going to be the faster device. It's going to be able to handle more things in the back. It's going to be able to play those games at a better frame rate, kind of feel better overall and less lag than the OnePlus Nord. But the other thing on the flip side is that if you're trying to keep a bunch of apps in the background, if you're comparing the top two models of these devices, you're going to be getting better RAM management on the OnePlus Nord. You're going to be able to keep more apps in the background. You're going to be able to, if you want to put an app in the background and multitask and all that stuff, less apps are going to close on you on the OnePlus Nord than on the Galaxy S20 FE. So if you want to figure out which one you want, basically just determine, do you have a lot of apps in the background that you use? If you're constantly, multitasking out of apps and split screen multitasking and stuff like that, you're going to be getting a better type of thing on the OnePlus Nord there than the S20 FE. But the S20 FE is going to be a faster device at the end of the day. So when it comes down to that, it's kind of like a flip-flop. Maybe I would prefer the S20 FE at the end of it, but the OnePlus Nord still has more RAM at the end of the day for that top tier model. If you're looking at the bottom tier model or the mid tier models, obviously the S20 FE is the winner. Now, ending it off.